Okay, so hello everybody. This is another update to the Electoral College, and right now I want to kind of show the state of my prediction. So I made a prediction not too long ago, and that video blew up. Awesome, thank you guys. And now I want to tell you how it's going so far, and basically what I was saying is pretty much true. So the trends for the entire election are supposed to be one thing. So at the time of the video, Trump was behind by about 4 points. And then the Comey situation happened, which had dropped Clinton by about 2. And the trend line for Trump was to go up 2 as well. So basically, the election, in terms of polling, should be virtually tied by election night. And if that were to happen, how would the election look that day? How would we go into the election knowing which states are going to go where, who gets what, so on and so forth? And so the reason why I'm making this video, and then I have the other video I just made, that other one is the full prediction. Right now, this is the current state and where we are at, and talking about how the prediction is going and how it's working out. So right now, the election went from about 4%, I think it was like 4.2%, to 1.7%. And again, the prediction is that it's slowly, every day, going to go down further and further until both Clinton and Trump are tied in terms of polling. And so right now today, and this is the 2012 map, let's see what Trump is winning. So there's a lot of obvious ones. So he's winning Ohio. He's winning North Carolina. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, because this was the 2012 map. Yeah, so he's winning Ohio, North Carolina, Florida, Iowa, and he's winning Nevada. So right now, it's 273 to 265 today. It is a very close election. It is very similar to 2000. It is very similar to I guess 2004 as well. Just very, very close elections. And basically, the trend that I was talking about, so if it ties up, what does it look like? If both are at 50%, let's say, obviously it's going to be more like 44 to 44 or 48 to 48. But what does it look like? So basically, when that happens, by the end of basically in a couple days, by Tuesday, the map should look like this in terms of polling. It should be New Hampshire, one district from Maine, and Colorado. Those two, I guess we'll say 2.5, or I guess how many districts are in Maine? 3, 4, 4. So 2 and 1/4 states are going to go Trump's way. So by election night, Trump should be the favorite to win. It should look like this, but it won't be a landslide, right? But the thing is, there is actually one more state that I didn't pick out because I'm not sure how many people are going to believe it. But basically, Pennsylvania should be in favor of Trump by election night. So yeah, believe it or not, some people are going to say, no, there's no way, that's not going to happen. But the current trend, the way things are moving right now in this election, Trump should win Pennsylvania, believe it or not. So this is what I imagine the election to look like if there is no shy Trump supporter. And then obviously, because I won't totally get into that, but I'll show you guys one example. So basically, this is what the map should look like, right? Based off of all polling and analysis, so on and so forth. But then the shy Trump supporter, I always say it's probably going to be about 4 to 6%. That is my prediction. That is from what I've seen, from what I've gathered. In many instances, and we can talk about that in a different video, that's what's going to happen. But even if the shy Trump supporter is not even 1%, if it is like 0.7, 0.5, 0.3, if it's even minimal, right? If he exceeds his polls a minimal, let's say 0.5%, that's actually huge for Trump. So what people don't realize is that there's 3 states that are incredibly close, should be incredibly close at the end of this election. There should be 3 that are very close right before the votes start coming in, to the day that the votes start coming in. And they are Michigan, Wisconsin, and Virginia. So those are the 3 that a lot of people don't seem to be talking about for some reason. So essentially, if the shy Trump supporter is just 1%, right? We'll round it out. We'll say 1%. He actually wins these 3 states. So that's how close Trump is to setting the table to win a landslide. I think if the map looked like this, people would say it was a landslide just by the appearance, probably by the popular vote that he would get. But anyways, though, so there's that. And then the next one, if he were to get basically another 0.5% on top of that, he would basically get Minnesota and New Mexico. And so I think that's the point where people look at the map and be like, okay, this is basically a landslide, right? Technically, you're not at the 370 votes, although I think there's a pretty good possibility that will happen, of course. But this is kind of where I'm seeing the election going at the very least. Like, this is kind of the map where I look at, I'm like, okay, this is what I'd imagine is going to be the, maybe not the most likely, but should be the bare minimum, right? So that's all I want to say. I just want to make that video, just give you guys that update, show you guys how it's going. Trump should be the favorite to win. He should come out, and then it all depends on the shy Trump supporter on whether or not it's a true landslide or not. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching that last video I just made. And with that being said, thank you, and see you guys later.